Okay, so I'm so excited about this week's video. I am going to be covering lymphatic facial brushes. So these are brushes that are going to help clear your lymphatic system in your face and your neck. And they can also be used for your body. So if you're somebody who has come in the last week, I've most likely, when time allowed, did lymphatic drainage on you towards the end, and you probably noticed some amazing results. Now, as you know, I do not believe in having a crazy long skincare routine. So this is the body lymphatic and the way that the lymphatic system works. And when you purchase these brushes, they also come with tons of education videos, but I'm going to tell you and show you what I do on myself. So get your coffee because this one's going to be a little bit longer than normal. So what you're going to do is the lymph nodes all, they're in the back of the neck, the front of the ear, in this system, and then this is basically the highway, and then the exit is around here. So you're going to start to notice as I'm using the brush, I'm working specifically. So you can see the way that this is designed. And this is the only company that makes these brushes. I think it's Cecilia is her name. So you can see when I pull, how you can see that there's a little bit of curvature in the face. So you want to get into the jaw area, and then I'm just going to sweep here. Now, when I do this on myself in the morning or at night, I'm not doing it for a long time. And you'll see now here I'm dragging from the back of the neck down, and then I'll actually go behind the ear because there's lymph nodes here. So the way that the lymph system works is you have to clear the lymph nodes at the bottom first before you make your way up to the upper portions of the face, meaning like the nasolabial fold and the eyes. And I will tell you, as you probably know from videos that I've done in the past, I have lashes. I sleep with a sleep mask on. And prior to getting these, I would wake up with very puffy eyes in the morning, probably just because the face mask was maybe tight and causing those types of things. Right here, I'm going just to the malar cheek area. I'm kind of jiggling just a little bit, and then I'm kind of loosening this down. And you can see, which I've explained on so many other videos, I have hyperactive skin. So that's why I'm always the perfect test subject, because I can test things from a very sensitive skin aspect. So what I'm doing here is I'm working on the lymph system over by the cheek area. I'm just kind of going all the way down and then going towards the exit area. So I'm working the cheek, and then next I'm going to work the nasal area. So I'm going to get into here. I'm going to work my way down. And for those of you who have sensitive sinuses like I do, this is going to be amazing for you. So I'm working the face, I'm going down the nasal fold, I'm working the cheeks, and then I'm going to sweep down. And again, don't feel overwhelmed by watching this video. It's extremely easy, and then there's education videos as well. But this, I went on her videos, I watched them, I just followed the directions, and once you do it once, you're going to notice that it's fairly simple. So now I'm going to start working the eye area. But the thing is you have to start with the base of the neck first before you go over to the eye area, because you need to open those lymph nodes here before you get to this area. And for those of you who have, say, like your microcurrent and your LED at home, you would want to do you could open the lymph at the beginning of your prior to starting your microcurrent, and then, but you want to make sure that you're opening the lymph at the end. If you want to skip a step, you can go straight towards the microcurrent and then go do the lymph at the end, and then you can do your LED at the end as well. So you can see as I've started doing this, on this side I have this like little indentation, and on here is already looking really nicely. You can work up here, the eyelid as well, and you're gonna take it down and you're going to sweep. So these are extremely easy to use. I'm doing actually more than I normally do, but normally in the morning or at the night when I have extra time, I will start with the neck, kind of work on this jowl area. And I will tell you 100%, I used to have like a pocket right here. You can look at old videos of me and you can see here now that even the difference between this eye and this eye from me just starting to do this and moving this lymph along and help sculpting my face. And there's some people that have come in that I've done, and I do the lymphatic with just a little tool, because at the spa and when I'm doing services and when I'm finished with you guys, I want to do it at the end so that you guys can continue to get results. But I don't want to wash all the amazing stuff that I put on you throughout the facial, so I use a different tool than this. I wish I could use this tool, but it just didn't work out that way. But I really like to get into this jaw area so that I can get that fluid that was just sitting there. So some of you may think like, oh, I have a bad neck, or, you know, this is the aging process, but it could just be that you have lymphatic toxins and fluids sitting in the face, and that's what's causing you to have this like large pocket that's just kind of like sitting there. And you're gonna notice how as I'm brushing and sweeping the lymphatic system to this highway area and to the exit area, that I am really working on having that nice contour to my jawline, which really starts to fade when people hit, I mean, it's a genetic thing, so it could be one of those things that it's hereditary. I have seen people talk about how their mom has, you know, didn't age well on the neck area, and then that's something that they're really concerned about. And so I'm just gonna finish doing this side of the face as well so that you guys can see the comparison between the two sides of the face that I'm working on. And you'll notice again how this is just really, really quick. This whole video, obviously this is a tutorial video to teach you about these brushes. I'm selling them as a kit. I've been wanting to get these brushes so that you all can have these at home, because I think it's an amazing thing that's non-invasive, that's going to help, especially the eye area. There's so many people that are concerned about the eye area, and the eye area definitely can be stagnant fluid that's sitting there. So again, the brushes were sold out, and some of you that have come in already know that the brushes were sold out because I wanted to get them to you, and I was just kind of like waiting for them to get these brushes in stock so that I could do this video and that I could have some in stock to sell to you all, because I'm just loving the results that I'm getting with them. You can get some nice contouring with the cheeks, but you're really just gonna help get rid of the fluid. For me too, one of the things that I noticed is that I was carrying fluid looking like puffy in that area of my lower jaws of the face. The jowl area, meaning this pocket here, and then the jaw line is what I was starting to notice for myself, that was starting to accumulate fluid. And that's what made me like really, really, really fall in love with these brushes. I tried to go to their website to figure out what these brushes are made of. It was not readily found, or I missed it, so I apologize. I don't know what it is. You can just sanitize them with like regular soap and water. That's what I've done with mine. But if you're looking to get rid of some fluid, if you have say you want to do it on your body, like she shows you how to do your underarm, your stomach, other areas of the face. But I'm really loving how it contours the face. Or if you have other devices, like you're somebody who you're using your microcurrent and you're using your LED and other things. But again, this is just a quick process. I only spend 2 minutes. I don't go any longer than that because that's just longer than I want to spend on my face in the morning or whatnot. So there you have it. You can see how much my face just looks better. I do like to work if there's any fluid in the eyebrow area as well. And then you just kind of all sweep down here. It feels really good. The bristles feel great. It actually comes with these little boxes to put them in. So you have the large box, and then you have the small box, and then the kit together is $130. So I will have this on the website and a link in the email. So if you have any questions, we can talk about this when you come in for your appointment. But like I said, I'm absolutely loving the results of these lymphatic brushes. Okay.